You gotta check out these amazing kids. Hey guys, I'm Badminton Becky. If this is your first time here, I'm an American living and playing badminton in China. Please hit the subscribe button and follow along as I talk about all things badminton and try to be a top player in my city. I think in other countries, people want pro players to be their coaches. But to be honest, in China, there's just so many pro players that people here know a little bit better. Just because you're a pro player or a really awesome player doesn't mean you're an awesome coach. And we have that in Xiamen. There's several pros that are coaches. One of them does a lot of his classes here at my coach's court. And we've noticed, like over the past year, he's had less and less students, and my coach has had more and more students. Kids students, like the real serious players. So my coach's reputation has grown a lot, and so parents who have very serious kids have found him and have come to him. These kids are like crazy, and as they're like multiplying, as there's more and more serious kids, it's like insane to watch him play. I also really like there's a lot of girl players. One thing, my coach has always had a lot of female players because he never treats females like they're slower or weaker or anything. He expects like the highest level. I think that's one of the reasons I liked him right from the start, is because he never like babied me or like pitied me because I was a middle-aged woman. He just always expected me to do it exactly right and pushed me to do it right. And he pushes these kids, you know, and these girls play singles with the boys. If they lose, it's their shame, you know, they're not expected to lose. Everyone's expected to win. Kids have a natural like elasticity and like and energy that adults don't have. But badminton is also like fine motor skills and small decisions and small movements, and kids tend not to be so good at that, but these kids really are. And these kids are not slackers. These are not kids that you have to be like, get over here and play. It's like you have to say, okay, stop for a minute, take a breath, get some water, because they will just keep playing. there's one kid that's the star of the show. that one. He's been training the longest with my coach. We're kind of like training siblings because I think the two of us have trained the longest consistently with my coach. So I've watched him over the past couple years. We've never trained together, but of course I see him all the time, and I've really seen him like blow up on the shaman kid competition. Like he wins all the kid competitions. When I played the Victor competition against pro players, him and his father, like, you know, were friendly. They came to watch our game. After a while, he actually went to one of the practice courts and he started playing singles with one of the pro players. And this kid ended up drawing a bigger crowd than the finals of the competition because it was amazing how well this kid was playing with a like literal professional badminton player, and they were playing singles, and it was crazy. I have a clip. It's not very good. You can't really see him play, but check this out. This kid's also been accepted into our group, and he like comes to our parties and our hot pots and our spring festival things. And last time when we did a little cheers with the group, his dad let him drink a little tiny sip of beer with the rest of us. It was cool. There's also a lot of crying with kids. My coach is not cruel to them, but he does push them, and like tears is not an excuse to stop playing. And I've seen several kids, including the really good kid, like they play through their tears. Either they're just frustrated, they're tired, whatever, and they just have to keep playing as they're crying. Of course, some kids just have a total meltdown and they just have to cry it out. And, you know, I'm a little proud of my coach, you know, because he doesn't like play the game and he doesn't like network or anything. I've always felt like he's like the secret of shaman. Obviously, everybody knows him and knows what an awesome player he is. But since we're not in like the city center, he doesn't get as much attention as a coach as I think he should. So I really like that, like, you know, parents of kids who are serious are finding him, and he's getting these like amazing kids that have such good potential. I can't say that I'm not a little jealous of these kids, but it is kind of cool watching kids because they have a lot of potential. These kids are young enough that they're, you know, they have a chance of being on the national team, and it would be like so cool if one of the kids that like I see training and I know gets on the national team at some point. That'd be crazy.